Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Victoria and I talk about all things hockey related from Scotland, and for today's video I'm doing a quick recap, a quick brief, a quick guide to professional hockey in the UK. Now most of the people who watch my videos are Canadian, American, they're from North America, and I get asked a lot about what hockey is like over here in the UK, and I did do a video back, it was like one of the first videos I think I ever made. Today I thought I would do a little bit of UK ice hockey rundown stuff, kind of doing a little explanation on how professional hockey works here, and that one actually did really well, so I thought I'd do a more updated version. If you're not following me already, make sure to follow me on all my social medias. I'll pop the handles up somewhere above my head right now. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's just dive right in. First up is the origins of the EIHL. So the Elite Ice Hockey League, or the EIHL, is the highest level of hockey in the UK. The league was formed in 2003 following a period of restructure for the sport within the country. Hockey has been played in the UK since the 1930s, and hockey is now the #1 attended indoor professional sport in the UK, and overall it is the third largest winter spectator sport in the UK after football and rugby union. Back in the day my mum used to go to Dundee Rockets games, like back when she was a child, so she's passed the hockey love down to me. Between 1982 and 1996, the British Hockey League was the most senior competition in the UK. After 1996, it was disbanded and replaced by the Ice Hockey Super League and the British National League. Hockey in the UK at that time had two sort of tiers, with the Super League being the top tier and the BNL being the second tier of hockey in the UK. The early 2000s saw the loss of teams from these leagues, including the London Knights, whose jersey I'm wearing right now, which if you know about like Ontario hockey or North American hockey, you'll know the London Knights of London, Ontario, where I spent quite a lot of time, and so they're my OHL team, and so I thought it was only fitting that I had a London Knights jersey from the UK perspective. It's one of my favourite jerseys. I think it's so cool, despite the fact it has an English flag on it, but never mind. The Belfast Giants, the Sheffield Steelers and the Nottingham Panthers were the remaining clubs from the Super League left, and they decided that they wanted to form a new league. This would eventually lead to the EIHL becoming the successor league, and they played their game on September 12th, 2003. I was 3 years old and I was a baby when all this was going on, but oh well. Next up, let's touch on the teams of the EIHL. So the league has 10 teams from all across the UK, all 4 nations, so Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales. Scotland has the Glasgow Clan, the Five Flyers and the Dundee Stars. England has the Nottingham Panthers, the Sheffield Steelers, the Manchester Storm, the Coventry Blaze and the Guildford Flames. Wales has the Cardiff Devils, and Northern Ireland has the Belfast Giants. Which, fun fact, if you're a Leafs fan and you don't know this, Sheldon Keefe's brother is Adam Keefe, who is the coach of the Belfast Giants, and the Belfast Giants are the most successful team currently. They won the Grand Slam last year, they won absolutely everything, they're a powerhouse of a team, and they're coached by Sheldon Keefe's brother. My local team is the Dundee Stars, and I kind of watch just all across the league now, like I very much kind of watch just games from every team and all over the place. I like to keep up with it all, so but the Dundee Stars are the team that I watched first. I started going in 2016. This league really was what sparked my interest in the sport of hockey, and I wouldn't be an NHL fan or a Leafs fan without this league, so that's why I also want to make this little video on it. Now on to competition formats. So the Elite League Regular Season Championship is a straight 10-team league where each team faces each other 6 times, 3 home, 3 away, for a total of 54 regular season games. The league champion is the team with the highest points at the end of the season. Is very basic, it's the President's Trophy of the EIHL. In terms of playoffs, the teams that finish 1 through 8 are seeded and they play in that seed, so first plays 8th, second plays 7th and so on in the quarterfinals, and then the final 4 make it to playoff final weekend, which the playoffs are genuinely held over one weekend. It's down in Nottingham. It's a big party weekend that everyone goes to, and it's just like a hockey party that goes on. It's kind of conflicting because it's a very, very short postseason, and a lot of people don't like it for that reason. Other people like it because it's fun and everybody all pulls together in one spot, and it basically allows a hub for fans from all across the UK to gather and watch the playoffs at the end of the year. And the winner of the final 4 obviously wins the cup, the playoff trophy. That was a really weird way to say trophy. Wins the playoff trophy. Then finally there's the Challenge Cup, which in my opinion is the least purposeful of the championships that exist in the Elite League. Basically you've got Group A, which is the Belfast Giants, Dundee Stars, Five Flyers and Glasgow Clan. Group B, which is the Coventry Blaze, the Cardiff Devils and the Guildford Flames. And Group C, which is the Manchester Storm, the Nottingham Panthers and the Sheffield Steelers. They basically play in these groups and then the top team qualifies and goes on, and there and so forth until you've got a Challenge Cup winner. I personally don't really see the point of the Challenge Cup that much, honestly. I think you're better maybe having a longer postseason and then the regular season along with that. But that's just my take. Some people like the Challenge Cup. It's just my thoughts on it, really. I don't quite see it as prestigious as the league or the playoff title wins. And lastly, some pros and cons of the EIHL. So it's a very tightly knit, passionate community, and as I said, without getting into this league, I would never have got into watching hockey, the Leafs, the NHL, and basically doing most of the stuff I do right now, so I have that to thank for it. However, the Elite League also has a lot of problems and flaws. There isn't a lot of accessibility to watching streams. You have to pay £15 per broadcast, which I'm trying to count in my head, and is something like $28 or something like that. I'll put it up above how much that is in dollars. So it's very expensive. It's definitely costly to watch. It is quite costly to go to games too. It is quite expensive. Sometimes the passion that I just mentioned can boil over into hostility. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if I hadn't come across the Elite League. So I really have that to thank for my hockey fandom. So there's my very brief rundown of professional hockey in the UK. If you'd like me to do more videos like this or on the EIHL, comment down below. Let me know, do you have any questions? What are your thoughts? And that is all from me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon for more hockey chats from across the pond. Bye guys.